Hello everyone, today I'm bringing you a review of the Comiso Bluetooth speaker, also known as the C9. This is the box that it comes in. Tells you the name, of course, gives you a little bit of information, like it's a 5 watt speaker, has an 800 milliamp hour battery at 3.7 volts, and a little bit more. See, right there. And everything else is pretty much a nice plain box. And inside the box, of course, you're presented with the speaker. And underneath the tray, if I can get it out, you get an instruction manual. Very easy to read and understand. Couple different languages on the back there. Get a nice wrist strap that you put into the speaker, and of course you get your typical micro USB cable. You get a 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter cable in case you don't want to use Bluetooth, you just want to use it wired. You got that too. Of course, the USB to micro USB cable, that is for charging the speaker. And that's pretty much all you get in the box. So let's take the speaker out. And there it is. And just look how small that is. This is why I bought this. This is mine. I personally bought this because I needed, or I wanted, something that I can stick in my pocket, take it to work, or whatever. I'm just out and about taking a walk, or maybe even just doing shopping and wanting to listen to my own music. I got something nice and small to do that with. Now, all the silver part is metal. And of course the buttons are on top with a nice rubber feel to them. On this side it just has the Comiso branding. That's the back. One of the other things I like about this is they do put 2 rubber feet on the bottom, so when you have it down there it's not really going to move. And on this side right here is where you would put the wrist strap. You'd feed it through, and therefore you can have a wrist strap. That's great too, because if you have a carabiner clip, you can clip it onto a backpack, your belt loop, whatever, and carry it around. Now when you move the flap or open it up, you are presented with the micro USB charging port, and that is the 3.5 millimeter plug, so you can use the cable, so you can hardwire this right to your device. Now this does have a waterproof and dustproof rating of IP67, which means this can handle immersion into water up to 1 meter for 30 minutes, and allegedly this floats. Now I'm not going to test that. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to test to see if it's waterproof or if it's going to float, so please don't ask. It's already 800, I already told you it's an 800 milliamp hour battery in here, and you get up to 5 hours of playback time. Now that does depend a lot on how loud you turn the speaker up. So if you're going to turn the speaker itself up all the way, that run time is going to come down. Okay. My best suggestion would be, once you get this synced up to your device and you pick your song, turn it all the way down till you hear nothing, and then slowly click it up until you hear that it goes up all the way, which there's an audible beep to tell you when it's all the way up. And then maybe go about halfway to 3/4 away to get the most playtime out of this. The recharge time for this is only 2 hours, and it does use Bluetooth 4.0. I already showed you from the label on the box that it's a 5 watt driver, And you get up to 33 feet of Bluetooth signal out of this. Pretty much out in the open, I got to 33 feet. In my house, about 29 to 30 feet. That's only because, you know, you got walls, doors, electrical wires and stuff going all through your home. So that will interfere with the Bluetooth signal. One thing I did forget to tell you, or show you, is that it does have a microphone. So you can use this to take calls. I didn't have the opportunity to use this to make a phone call with, but to be honest, with any Bluetooth speaker, I don't like using them for taking calls because, well, I don't know, I just, no matter how good the speaker is, how good the microphone is, you can still tell you're on basically a speakerphone, and I don't like that. I like the personal touch. Pick up the phone, talk to me straight. Okay? Alright. Now to simply turn it on, here's the power button. That's for your phone call. That's the plus or volume up, and track skip. That's the minus button. Same thing. Track skip or lower the volume. So let's turn it on. And right there is the blue light to tell you that it's waiting to be paired. And it's already paired. And you can see the blue light stays steady. Better turn that down before I get a copyright strike. Alrighty. So far, we went through all the specifics. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the speaker. And then we'll take this outside and give you a sound demonstration. So this is the Comiso Bluetooth speaker, and you can see how small it is. Let me get a little closer. You can definitely see. It can fit in your hand. Definitely can fit in your pocket really easy, or a purse, handbag, backpack, even in your camera bag if you want to listen to music while taking photos and or video. The sound on this isn't really what I would call room filling. I mean, it does go loud for a nice sized room or by your office, desk, whatever. But that's really what this is. This is more of a personal type sound Bluetooth speaker, meaning like something that you're going to have close, like if you have it clipped to your belt loop, onto your backpack, maybe either in the back or up front, however you want to hook it up to your backpack. Maybe on your desk, you know, a couple feet away from you, you know, like 2 or 3 feet away. That's really what this is for. It's not really for putting it in the corner of the room way across there and blasting it out. It's not really designed for taking it to a party, but I will give you an example of this outside in a little bit, so please stay tuned. The frequency response in this reminds me more of studio monitoring headphones. What do I mean by that? It's not colorized at all. You know, some headphones or earphones or earbuds, they enhance the bass or they enhance the mid-range a little bit. This does not do that. It's almost like a flat response. You still get some good bass out of this. It does have a little bit of a thump to it, don't get me wrong, and you can definitely hear the bass. Even when you turn it up, the bass is there, but it doesn't get muddy at all. It still stays nice and clean. The mid-range really does punch through on this little speaker. If anything, I can honestly say the mid-range is slightly higher than the high and the low end. But it really does punch through, excuse me, and it really is nice and clean. The high end has just, I would say, the right amount of high end in it. It's not tinny, it's not brassy, it's not really shrilly. It won't hurt your ears when you turn it up all the way. Or maybe not all the way, but you know, loud enough. It's not going to be like ear piercing. So it's a really nice balance of the EQ of the speaker on this. So it really is a nice little personal speaker. That's why I bought this. I bought this for myself. Why? Well, sometimes when I'm walking around, you know, doing shopping or out there taking pictures, just enjoying nature, sometimes I might want to listen to some music. And that's what this is for, because it can easily slip into my pocket. Real easy, as you see. I mean, come on. That's what I really got this for. So if you're looking for a nice personal speaker to carry with you, it's not big, not really heavy whatsoever, and gives you good, really good actually, audio reproduction, go ahead and get this. I'll leave a link down below to the Comiso website where this is at. If I didn't find it on Amazon, I don't know it, so I don't know if this is going to be still in production or not. But I know if you check eBay, there's plenty of places on eBay where you can get this little thing. So that's it for my explanation of the sound reproduction. Once again, like I said, I bought this for myself. This wasn't sent to me. I bought this for myself. Excuse me, I'm sweating. It's like 92 degrees outside, but with the humidity, I think they said something like 104. So I'm kind of sweating a little bit here. Like I said, if you want personal sound, a speaker for personal sound, this little speaker is the one to get. Okay, so here's the speaker, and I'm going to put it way down there in the corner on the ground, so the ground and the grass will kind of absorb more sound, just to give you kind of an idea of how loud this speaker really is. This really isn't something you would put that far away to listen to. This is more of a personal speaker to keep like on you and real close, but let's give it a listen anyway, okay? Okay, so like I said, it's down there on the ground, and yes, this is a song from the YouTube sound library, so it is copyright free. I mean, I can hear it pretty decently well from where I'm at. Now, my MP3 player is turned up all the way. Same thing with the speaker. That's turned up all the way. And here I am in my backyard, like I said, with the speaker on the ground. And that's how loud that little thing is. I'm going to try one more test. I'm going to actually put a 5-gallon bucket over there and set the speaker on top of the 5-gallon bucket to see if that kind of helps the sound any. Okay, as you can see the little white bucket there, speaker's on top. I haven't changed the volume at all. And it does come out a lot louder since I propped it up. I can definitely hear it a lot better than it was when it was on the ground. Alrighty. Hopefully that was helpful.